taking part. What are a few things you learned from it, which you can then add to Misfits?
Well, I think with Mams, he's kind of like the brains behind it, bro. He loves just having, crazy things happen. He always wants to push the levels with boxing. I feel like with boxing, it's kind of plateaued in the entertainment side of things. So, that's why we like doing the tag teams and, the mystery fire and all of this, just to add a bit more spice into the boxing. And that's why even with the press conferences, we're making sure we're highlighting the whole undercard. It's not just the main event, because we want to build everyone. That's what the goal of Misfits is, to build everyone, to make it entertaining, and to get the younger generation excited about boxing.
What other WWE tendencies do you think? So I know Mams has mentioned it quite a few times. Can you add to Misfits? I guess it gets quite tricky after the tag team.
Yeah, so I mean, we've got a few different ideas. I don't want to say too much. Don't worry, we're not including any ladders or tables or chairs.
Hell in the Cell.
Hell in the Cell, imagine. No, none of that. But we've got some cool ideas that I think would be nice to implement. Even with me doing 2 fights in one night, it'd be cool to do something like that again. So yeah, with us, you never know, but the future is very bright.
And just one last one from me. Yeah. The Misfits Boxing video game, that's been going on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube over the last few weeks. What are your thoughts on that, and do you have any comments on it?
Bro, I didn't even know it was happening. I'm looking online, I'm looking on Twitter, I'm like, people going crazy over this thing that doesn't even exist yet. But best believe I'm gonna play the fuck out of that game. Holy shit, yeah, man. Like, I think right now it's still early days. I even messaged Mams like, we have a Misfits game? What's going on? So obviously with Misfits, everything moves at 100 miles an hour, and I think for me, I've just been focused with the fighting. So I'll figure out what is going on after my fight, but as of right now, I have no idea.
Okay, thanks, JJ.
What did you get off Joe Fournier there, looking at him, the press conference, the face-to-face? What did you sense?
Yeah, he's terrified. But like, this happens every time I face my opponent on fight week. They become shook. They realize the massive task that I have. Look at the comparison between me and him in this press conference and the last press conference. With the last press conference, he was confident, he was happy, he was living life, he was excited, he was like, yeah, I got this. Now this week, it's a different Joe Fournier. He's realized that I'm ready, and he believes he's ready. And then as soon as I get in the ring and I hit him, if I hit him with the right hand, it's over, fam.
I know you're not looking past Joe Fournier, but obviously there's been talk of Tommy Fury.
Yes.
Is the Jake Paul fight then dead in the water if you're looking at Tommy Fury?
Well, I mean, I don't want the Jake Paul fight to be dead in the water. That's why I came back. That's the sole reason I came back, to knock out Jake Paul. But if Jake Paul don't want it, if Jake Paul's running, why am I going to waste my time? I'll indirectly destroy him. And I'll do that by beating Tommy Fury, knocking him out.
Joe, pro boxing fans, Jake Paul's made some comments recently saying that you two are similar in certain ways. Do you agree with that or not?
I'm nothing like Jake Paul. What the fuck? Is he smoking crack? What? I'm nothing like him. Nothing. Bro, he ain't as successful as me. He hasn't done the things that I've done. No. We are not on the same level. Look at me with Sidemen, and look at him with Team 10. We ain't the same. Simple.
And then he also said that he feels that deep down, when it comes to the Logan's view on you versus Jake, that deep down Logan wants him to knock you out. Do you have a response to that? Because Logan's kind of remained on the fence.
I think obviously with Logan, it puts him in a weird situation, because I'm business partners with Logan and we're also good friends. And then with Jake Paul, obviously that's his brother. But look, blood is thicker than water, and I truly believe that he's always going to want Jake Paul to win compared to me. But if I beat him, it is what it is. That's how I see it.
Last one from me. I know you're a massive Arsenal fan. If you could have one player to walk you out on Saturday night, can you go down the camera and ask someone to walk you out?
Well, I'm going to actually have someone walk me out this Saturday. I can't say too much, but I know people are going to be excited. Man, you know what? I'd love to just have the whole Arsenal team, man. Or just have Arteta. Like, I don't know, for me, I'm just so proud of the Arsenal team. Yeah, we might not win the Premier League, but that wasn't the main goal. The main goal was to get top 4, and we obliterated that goal. The team, all the players, the staff, they've done a tremendous job, and this is just, we're just growing and slowly getting, to the point where we'll be able to compete with the top teams in Europe and in the Premier League. So, yeah, exciting.
JJ, it's a little bit more special as well, because the first Misfits card that we saw was Swarms and Pineda. We saw Deji catch his first W. He's back on the card, on the same card as yourself. Must mean a lot. Yeah,
of course, man. It's always great to see Deji, doing something, training hard, working hard. Yeah, he looks ready. I talked to him before the event a few times, and yeah, he's just concentrating. He's working hard, and it's good to see. He's really coming into his own with the boxing thing. And yeah, man, I see him beating Swarms, but it's all on Deji, man. If Deji wants to win, if Deji wants to be the GOAT, if Deji wants to be one of the greatest in the influencer boxing scene, he can. He just needs to put in the hard work.
You're a man full of confidence throughout your whole career, but you're also a man that's quite hard on yourself for good reason. So
very hard.
Has this camp been quite hard mentally, because this is arguably one of your toughest opponents?
You know what? No. I think for me, it's really just been physically. I think mentally, I've always been super strong, especially, after I had a therapist and sorted that out. Yeah, I've really, mentally just been solid. But physically, this camp has been tough. It's been very tough. I've been sparring with people who are very, very good, and I've had to be switched on the whole time.
Any names in sparring?
I can't say, but every week it's been just relentless, and they've just pushed me over and over and over again, making sure no stone is left unturned. So I know, as soon as I get in that ring, I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be happy, because I've put in so much to make sure that I obliterate Joe Fournier.
And we spoke again back on the first card about this GOAT status that you've sort of been craving.
Yes.
Greatest of all time,
Yes.
of course. Is this something that still plays on the back of your mind every single time you step out there?
This is why I do everything. Legacy is the whole reason I do absolutely everything in my life. And for me, having Tommy Fury, having Joe Fournier, and having Jake Paul, in my back pocket for my legacy is music to my ears, man. So yeah, that's a plan, and we'll see what happens in the future.
And Jake said that he doesn't want anything to do with the opinions of you versus Joe Fournier. Is that the same towards him and Nate Diaz? Any predictions for that one?
Well, I think Jake's going to win. I think it's going to be very easy for him. I mean, did you guys look at the press conference? Nate didn't look with it. He just seemed, I don't know, bewildered or something. He wasn't all there. It was kind of a weird, awkward press conference. And I just see Jake just breezing past him. And for me, it's the same old tale. Jake tried to beat a boxer, failed, and now he's running back to fighting old MMA fighters.
Last question from me. Do you think it's quite crazy how the likes of you and yourself, Jake Paul, Logan Paul doing WWE, Jake Paul fighting Nate Diaz, yourself hosting Misfits. It's quite crazy how far YouTubers have come.
Yeah. I mean, oh my God. I see YouTubers as one of the hardest working jobs of all time. And, as a collective, as a community, we all work so hard, and we continue to work hard to push the space and do more. Whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all everywhere. We're always just pushing the boundaries, and I have respect for all YouTubers, and that's one of the reasons why I created Misfits. I wanted to push and promote all YouTubers, and for me, I've been doing videos for how long? I've been doing collabs with so many people, so many YouTubers. For me, it's always about building the space and making sure everyone wins. And if I get to knock out a few people along the way, then happy days.